Hello. In the last tip, we talked about listening. And listening is an incredibly important part of communication, as we know. But the other side is talking, and that's just as important. Because remember, when we're with an intimate partner, an intimate relationship, what we're looking to do is two things, or three things really, but two things is be financially successful and be good parents. But we also, the third thing, the most important thing, is we want to make ourselves better versions of who we are. And the way we do that is we help each other work together. So we listen to them, because when we listen to our partner, we're helping them to work themselves out. We're helping them to talk deeply about themselves. But when it comes our time to talk, we need to be willing to talk deeply about ourselves, because talking deeply is about trust. And that's what you got to do. That's what intimacy is about. Intimacy is about trust. You're looking to have somebody in an intimate relationship. You're looking to have somebody you can trust. Very, very important. So talk deeply about yourself. Talk about stuff you wouldn't talk about with anybody else ever. And trust that they're not going to laugh at you or humiliate you or whatever. Because if they do, they're not listening to you. And then that's when we've got a problem. That's why it's so important for people to listen to each other. Because when you both listen to each other, you give yourself the opportunity to talk deeply about yourselves. So I want you to talk deeply about yourself. Tell them your secrets. Tell them what's there. Tell them the things you wouldn't tell anybody else. And you could also, if it comes up intuitively, and follow your intuition again, if it comes up intuitively, allow yourself to talk about the stuff that you really don't want to talk about to anyone, including them. Because if it's there, and if there's a problem, and if there's an energy around it, you need to talk about it. Otherwise, that energy is going to go in and start destroying and be to the relationship and become a destructive force. We're not talking about getting things out at this stage. We're not talking about yelling out and getting angry and doing all that stuff and expressing it. What we're talking about is looking at the stuff that we really need to express. Not saying that we really need to talk, work out the stuff that's deep down within us, and we need to become aware of that. Become aware of it and resolve it, which doesn't necessarily mean expressing it. It means resolving it.